Wait, I wasn't ready. Tonight! The D23 Expo is moving to July next year. And you thought Iger was sweaty when he had to talk about Shanghai at last year's event? Yeah. We have all the rejected March Magic shirts, and if we have time, maybe we'll have the tote bags too, Nick.
Yay!
And March Madness continues, provided Nick did everything right this week.
Good math.
You read WDW News Today, now you'll listen to WDW News Tonight.
Live from Orlando, Florida, this is WDW News Tonight. Yay. Now, here's your hosts, Tom Corliss and Nick Cicero.
Welcome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tom Corliss, and you're not. Welcome to episode 7.
7?
Yay,
Yeah,
7.
Of WDW News Tonight. Joining me, of course, Nick Cicero.
I like how the audience claps on demand for Michelle.
Yeah, meanwhile, he never gets you to do it anyway. And our lovely announcer, Michelle Wargo.
Hello.
Yes. And many other panelists coming up later in the program as well. It is a packed show. March Madness, which was March Disaster last week, but we're ready tonight.
Hey, come on.
No,
wasn't
you
that
saved
bad.
it. You did save it. It was a big disaster, but you came through. In classic WDWNT fashion, you avoided the complete and total disaster, and instead we just took an hour longer to do it.
I heard some feedback that people like their second set of teams actually better than their first. I heard that from a couple people.
I'm sure the guy with 0 points feels that. I'm sure that person is ecstatic that they're completely eliminated.
No one got 4, but one person, yes, did come through with 0 points in the first round. Oh well.
You're out. Bye. But you have a chance to win later in the show. Do you want to explain that right here at the top? We should, I guess.
Yeah, people need to get ready for that. So
yeah. So how exactly? So they have to email us at wdwnewstoday@gmail.com, and you want them to pick who they think is going to win the whole.
Pick the winner.
Thing.
You have to do it. You have to do it before we start discussing the exciting 8 round. At least before that. So
okay.
So you have until then. And once we start discussing that, we'll mark what time it is. Any emails that come in after that will not count. So you could wait till like kind of the last second, see what the last 8 teams are, and then get in your email there. But start thinking about it, who you want to vote for. Then we're gonna. Out of the people who pick the correct winner, we will randomly select one of those emails, and you will win a prize from Theme Park Connection, our great sponsor.
Yep. So there you go. One entry per person. You got to include your name and a mailing address in that email as well.
And of course, if you are registered, if you're one of our registered contestants, and you did not use your vote last week, of course, you need to be listening and then we'll start the March Madness in the second hour.
Where's
tonight.
Your video?
Do I not have video all of a sudden?
I don't see you. Where you go?
I don't know. Video. I'll figure that out.
All right.
But anyway, so get ready because you can make your phone calls and vote for who you want. And one clarification on this, because you and I discussed this, you don't have to vote for a character that you have. So I mean, even if you're registered, maybe all your characters are out of the running, or you just want to vote for something else.
Or maybe strategy-wise, maybe it's in your favor to not have one of your picks face a certain other one.
Exactly.
So it's all about strategy. You have a vote, and you can change the outcome of any one of these matches. And still there's 40 people outstanding that have phone calls left to make. So this can be a very crazy and interesting
I think it'll be
second
fun.
hour.
Yeah, and we'll go over more about that in the second hour.
Let's do the news because we got a lot to get through and we got plenty to do through the rest of the show. So let's talk about it. I mentioned this at the top of the show. All the magic and excitement of the past, present, and future of Disney Entertainment is going to come together once again when D23 presents the D23 Expo 2017. Nick, you going?
Yeah. I only didn't go to the first year. I think it's going to be a tradition now on. That's what I hear.
But last year was good. Last year, I think, is my second favorite one. It's going to be happening, though, next year, July 14th through the 16th. Ha-ha, Disneyana. Each of Disney's...
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big deal. We'll talk about that another time. Each of Disney's magical worlds will unite under one roof to celebrate what's new and next on the from the Disney theme parks, television, music, gaming, films, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, all of that. And advance tickets will go on sale July 14th, 2016.
You know, the date actually puts it right before Comic-Con as well. San Diego
It's a week
Comic-Con.
before, but also Marvel and Star Wars pulled out last year at
Yep.
Comic-Con anyway. So, highlights planned for the 5th D23 Expo include the Disney Legends Ceremony, which honors the talented men and women who have made significant contributions to the Disney legacy, as well as any celebrity who ever once recorded a character's voice. And all exhibit curated by the Walt Disney Archives. There's a costume contest. The D23 Expo Emporium, where you could buy, sell, and trade Disney collectibles, memorabilia, merchandise, and more. And, of course, the D23 Expo Design Challenge. The challenge, of course, being to design a queue system that works for the Disney Store booth.
Utter mess last year. You know, although I would still say that was more organized than the trading cards that they tried to hand out.
Oh, man. Remember when people almost died for a hippo?
Mosh pit.
Yeah, that was bad. The 2017 Expo will feature a massive show floor full of immersive experiences and special opportunities. And guests may run into their favorite Disney stars, characters, Imagineers, animators, and filmmakers, after which, of course, they will be immediately tased. Yeah, once you attack, like, once Nick attacks someone from Disney Channel.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, bro.
Some tween-aged girl, Nick is...
Or one of the Pretty Little Liars.
There you go.
There you go.
You like that show, don't you? My father watches that
I
show.
do. It's a very entertaining show. I'm really into Stitchers now.
I don't even know what that is.
Never heard of any of these.
Stitchers just started. It's on Freeform. You know, Freeform.
It used to be
ABC Family?
Yeah. No, Stitchers. She gets basically this female gets into basically a cat suit, skin tight cat suit.
Oh, that's why you like it.
That's why Nick watched
Gets
it.
into a tub of water. And then
wet cat suit, all right.
and then she goes into dead people's brains to see their memories and figure out how they died.
Isn't that like iZombie where she used to eat the brain?
I was gonna say that's more like what was the show with what's her name on CBS? Where
Medium?
she like no.
Because they actually made an iZombies joke in the last episode of Stitchers, which was great. Like, at least you don't have to eat the brains.
She was on I can't think of the person. I can't think of the show she used to be on. Charmed. She was on Charmed.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, what?
I can't think.
No.
I don't know.
The girl
You're talking
from
about
Who's the
Jennifer
Boss?
Love Hewitt?
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Thank you.
Ghost Whisperer.
Yeah. Ghost Whisperer. It's the same premise
Party
almost.
of Five.
Party of Five.
One of the greatest shows of our generation.
Nick's very passionate about that.
No, it was no Melrose Place.
I
But,
am.
anyway.
No.
I never watched Melrose.
Melrose. I was forced to watch 90210 and Melrose Place every week. So.
Brenda and Dylan, come on. Doesn't get better than that.
Wow.
Anyway, where was somewhere in the script?
You're just singing the theme song?
Yeah, man. I love that theme song.
Did either of you watch the new 90210 now?
It was terrible. New Dallas was good though, but then JR.
Come on.
New Dallas was so good. Anyway, we're gonna lose listeners. Let's keep going here. Where were we here? Oh, Stage Pass. Stage Pass, the popular ticket distribution system that allows attendees to obtain a guaranteed seat for some of the most popular presentations, as well as Store Pass, which allows 5 guests a day priority entry into select shopping venues, will once again enhance the guest experience. The 5th event follows the success, quote-unquote success, of D23 Expo 2015, where guests were treated to appearances by celebrities such as Johnny Depp, Harrison Ford, Ellen DeGeneres, Chris Evans, Jennifer Goodwin, and Dwayne Johnson if they weren't in line for Tsum Tsum or working at the Theme Park Connection booth.
Look, I had a good experience. I
did outside of people, but everyone I talked to had a terrible time.
And this, those passes, they worked on day one, I think. I did it day one, but I think people caught on, and then I couldn't get them the rest of the thing. Well, I think I went. That's where I went first, day one, to get these passes, and they worked. I think what happened is the system broke down as people realized, oh, there's this new thing. No.
Anyway.
No? All right.
I don't know.
I give it a little bit of credit. A little bit. All right.
Anyway. Let's see.
Tom had a bad experience, apparently.
No, I didn't. D23 members will receive special pricing on both 1- and 3-day tickets to the event. D23 Gold and Charter members will also be entitled to special benefits at the Expo, which will likely be a room with soda. As it usually is. If the soda's still there, we'll have to see. Gold members also have the opportunity to purchase the Sorcerer's Package, which provides a host of special benefits and amenities. Ticket prices will be announced this summer and will depend on the success of Shanghai Disneyland, of course. Thanks, Shanghai! I take full responsibility for that hashtag, by the way. I know I'm an egomaniac, but kind of our story.
Is there a thanks Shanghai hashtag?
It trended!
Nice.
Yeah. So, thanks WDWNT for thanks Shanghai.
Anyway. You gave the world something.
Yeah. Other than Nicholas Cicero, but the world didn't want that either.
Well,
Moving
they
on.
don't know what they want.
Let's move on. Disney After Hours isn't going to be the only add-on event coming to the Magic Kingdom. We found out they'll be rolling out an early morning option as well, one that will let you into select Fantasyland attractions early and provide a little bit of breakfast.
A little bit.
Yes. Rising with the Sun on select mornings, Disney Early Morning Magic gives you the chance to be among the first to enter the Magic Kingdom Park and experience a trio of Fantasyland attractions, which includes the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and Peter Pan's Flight. It's a Small World was going to be included, but surveys showed that people at this event wouldn't step onto a boat shorter than 45 feet long. So.
I like that.
Anyway. Plus, in addition to the early morning fun, you can get a fill of a fantastic continental breakfast at Pinocchio Village House.
Absolutely.
Including chilled juices, coffee, teas, fruit, berries, baked pastries, cheese and cured meats, scrambled eggs, vegetable frittata, smoked bacon, pork and turkey sausages, fried potatoes with caramelized onions, Mickey waffles. Yeah,
that's
all
not
that.
bad. That's more than a continental breakfast.
I'm just surprised caviar didn't make the cut. Where's the caviar flatbread at Pinocchio's Village House? Because all the other flatbreads are so good. Anyway.
French fried potatoes.
Not this crowd, no.
No
They
French
want their
fried potatoes?
frittata and their caviar.
I'm excited about the frittata. I like frittatas.
Lucky tuna frittata.
I make a good frittata.
Oh, boy. Not as good as your almond joy, but anyway.
Probably not.
Available with the purchase of a separate ticket, Early Morning Magic will take place on select dates from 7:45 a.m. to 10 a.m., which I guess means they're going to delay the opening of Fantasyland, at least that section. So that should be interesting. This isn't officially announced yet. Disney hasn't. They ripped it off the site like as soon as it went up, but the price when it does become available should be $69 per adult, $49 per child, tax not included.
People seem upset about this.
Not as upset as they are about the $150 thing, but definitely upset. So.
Really? Okay. It looked like they were more upset about this.
Oh, no. But they are upset. I mean, it seems like less people than the $150 thing, though. I don't know.
It seems like people are more concerned about this taking away extra magic
they could lose.
hours.
It's not going to take away extra magic hours, but you should be concerned if you're not going on an EMH morning that you're going to lose an hour possibly of Mine Train.
Yeah.
Which is already a disaster typically. But that's the hook of buying this. Is Mine Train always has a tremendous line, and here's an opportunity. Peter Pan, for that matter, does too. So there's
$69 to go on Mine Train.
It's actually not a terrible. Yeah, I know, in the grand scheme of things, but it includes breakfast.
It does.
And it's going to be another one of these things where it's extremely limited, very few people. So you may even be able to do a couple rides. Like if your kids really love Mine Train, if you can do 3 or 4 rides on Mine Train and breakfast before 10 o'clock, I mean, for a family, that might end up being a really good value. We'll see. I'm not necessarily sold on this, but I don't think it's the worst thing they've ever offered. I actually think it's a much better value than the other one, but we'll see.
Really? You were very into the nighttime one.
I'm not against it.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen with it. I want to see these in action before I judge them.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're not good, then, we'll talk about it. But otherwise, I don't think they're the end of the world. Anyway, someone's shaking.
Someone's scratching at the door.
I don't know.
Oh, that was me. It's fine. Sorry.
Sorry.
For a limited time, starting April 3rd, guests waiting for a table at Sci-Fi Dine-In will be able to enjoy some appetizers and drinks in the relaxing atmosphere of the Writer's Stop next door. While the Writer's Stop was originally set to close on April 2nd with the remainder of the park, it feels like, it will instead begin operating from 11:30 a.m. until 1 hour prior to closing time at the dine-in on April 3rd. The new menu at the lounge will include a warm pretzel with spicy mustard and cheese sauce, sugar spiced nuts, a cheese platter, selection of beer, wine, and non-alcoholic beverages. So pretzel,
Wow.
spice nuts, and alcohol. What is this, a baseball game?
Looking forward to it.
I wish I knew that you were going to talk about food all night because I would have eaten something.
Well, you should always eat dinner. I mean,
I ate, but I didn't eat enough, obviously.
Tom has snack mix.
you should get some of Hoodie's South of the Border Snack Mix, the official snack mix of WDW News Tonight.
Nick used to always have that.
That's who I got it from. Apparently, stores stopped selling it, so Nick has to buy it like by the crate now.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
I did. I
He's
bought a
like,
case
Tom,
of
you
it.
want to buy? So I was like, sure, Nick, I'll buy some.
I'm selling it out of my trunk.
Yeah. He owns stock in the company, and I don't.
I like your new background. I like how Reagan's offset to the side now with the American flag. That's really good. Heck yeah.
Home of the add-on morning or night Magic Kingdom.
Only in America.
Yes. So
And soon Shanghai.
on top of this becoming a lounge, Writer Stop is still somehow going to function as a shop when it reopens on April 3rd. There remains to be seen how, but then again, Hollywood Studios will still somehow function as a park when it reopens on April 3rd, but remains to be seen how that's going to happen either. Anyway. I'll just move on. Nick and Judy from Zootopia.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Zootopia Junior official badge
Jealous.
tonight. Are going to be appearing in the Move It, Shake It, are now appearing in the Move It, Shake It, Dance and Play It Street Party at the Magic Kingdom start over the weekend. And hundreds of furries and entertainment cast members were on hand for the big debut.
Is it really
Yeah.
what that said in the press release?
No, I made that up.
Oh, okay.
These are the jokes. These are the jokes. I'm not saying only entertainment cast members were excited, but more people were doing choreography on the sidewalk than in the street. Seriously, are these people actually ever in the show, or did they just pick up a shift once and now go see it 7 days a week? I don't know. Seems like they're always there. I don't know. Anyway, that's not so much a joke as much as an actual thing I've observed.
Observational humor is sometimes funny.
Yeah, sometimes. Not Mike.
Sometimes.
This is why Michelle leaves after the first hour. Anyway.
This is exactly why.
Yeah. Preferred parking now being tested in Animal Kingdom. Still not being tested in Animal Kingdom. Being open at night. You only have like 2.5 weeks left. Animal Kingdom. Figure 3 weeks. Figure it out. That's all I have for that one. On Thursday, March 31st, Cirque du Soleil La Nuba, in partnership with Experience Kissimmee, the people who brought you OBT, will stream live. We'll stream live via Facebook Live and Periscope as the energetic trapeze troupe attempts two rarely performed tricks that only a handful of trapeze artists have ever accomplished: the double and the half layout to the legs. Half layout to the legs is also what it's called after you eat a turkey leg and fall over. But anyway, in an extremely skillful maneuver that includes a 2.5 backward layout with a twist, all performed within seconds before the artist is caught by his legs.
Better have a good payoff.
The second trick will be the quadruple layout, which is when 4 people eat turkey legs, which is rumored to be completed less than 20 times. It's rumored to have been completed less than 20 times in 150 years, Nick.
Yeah.
Believe that?
Successfully or just in general?
It's successfully.
Okay.
You know what else hasn't been completed successfully in 150 years,
What's
Nick?
that, Tom?
Pandora, the world of Avatar. It's your Avatar joke of the week. That one was too easy.
It's unfortunate that people don't get to see Nick doing the dance when that song is on. That's the best part.
Well, he's on camera now. Was he doing the dance? And
I was
People
dancing.
saw it then. There you go.
I'm down there at the bottom.
All right. Well, that's the news.
That is the news.
Does Michelle have things to say?
Michelle always has things to say.
Do I? Because there's nothing written there.
I was told there would be things, Nick.
You were. Hey, Michelle, Tom and Nick are going to be angry about things. We're going to do some March Tragic 2016.
All right, stay tuned. Tom and Nick are going to be angry about things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's March Tragic 2016 when we come back.
Very good. Very good.
Hello there. I'm WDWNT's Patrick Hackett, and when I heard that Walt Disney World was charging for premium parking spaces, I was absolutely appalled. I was appalled I didn't think of it first. That's right, from the company that brought you paid DRs, we now bring you Patrick Hackett's Piggyback Service. You may be wondering, what in the world is Patrick Hackett's Piggyback Service? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, for a simple nominal fee of $1,200, we will piggyback you anywhere you would like to go. We have a team of sturdy young men and women who are ready to piggyback guests from the biggest poo size to the smallest Ant-Man or woman. For $35, you could park close to the Magic Kingdom or Epcot. But for $1,200, you'll never have to stand in a queue again, as our piggyback experts will take you all the way up into the ride vehicle. Heck, they may even ride with you to make sure you have your piggyback waiting for you in the exit queue as well. How does it work? Simple. People need money. I need money. You give me money, I get people to piggyback you around the park. We have a saying here at Patrick Hackett's Piggyback Service: why pay for parking when you can pay for piggybacks? That'll be $1,200. Coming soon from Patrick Hackett's Piggyback Service, Rondiana's Rickshaw.
J.P. Morgan is now holding a record 55 million ounces of silver. Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these fat cat bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting another financial crisis, and over time, gold and silver win. Silver is trading below its production costs and is predicted to double by 2020. At Capital Gold Group, we offer gold and silver for direct delivery. Plus, our specialty is IRA rollovers for the ultimate in IRA security. Be one of the first 20 callers today to receive our free gold and silver buying guide. Capital Gold Group is A+ rated with a Better Business Bureau. So call now and see what investing in gold and silver can do for you. Call now, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568. That's 800-430-7568.
Do you have enough drinking water at home or work? For whatever life throws at you. This is Florida, and you could never have enough good, wholesome drinking water on hand for meetings, family gatherings, even Mother Nature's wrath. Be prepared with Carolina Highland Mountain Spring Water delivered directly to your home or business. Call 407-851-7144 or online at carolinabottledwater.com. There are no delivery fees, no contracts, and now take advantage of their Be Prepared delivery special in individual bottles, dispensers, and coolers. The purest water delivered to your doorstep. Guaranteed. Get started now. Call 407-851-7144, 407-851-7144, or online at carolinabottledwater.com. Refreshing taste, unrivaled purity, the healthier choice for home or office. Carolina's Highland Mountain Spring Water. Call 407-851-7144, online at carolinabottledwater.com. Refresh today.
Hi, Jim. Something wrong with your garage door opener?
Nothing's wrong. I'm showing off my new smart garage door opener.
A smart garage door opener?
Yeah, I can open the door with my phone, turn off the lights. It's secure and easy. Jan loves it. We have smartphones, smart TVs, everything's smart, right? Well, most things. But now I have a smart garage door opener thanks to Florida Door Solutions.
It's time to get smart with your garage door opener from Florida Door Solutions, featuring LiftMaster with built-in Wi-Fi that connects to MyQ. It works from multiple devices, plus adapts to home security cameras. You can even check your door status from work. It's the smart way to go. Florida Door Solutions handles all the top brands, from Clopay, LiftMaster, Overhead Door, and more. And they've got the reputation for doing the job right the first time, providing doors and openers to some of the biggest projects in Central Florida, like the new Orlando Fire Department.
Wow, a smart garage door.
Think smart, be smart, Danny, with Florida Door Solutions.
Call 866-FLA-DOOR or online at FLADoor.com.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight, where we apparently don't have video. Who knows? I don't know.
The audio's going out there.
Yeah, I know everyone can hear us. I apologize for the video because honestly, we do this through this Google Hangout thing, and honestly, right now I see everybody and it says everything is fine. So why on earth people are not seeing more than a circle right now, I couldn't tell you. That's thanks to YouTube, because everything is fine on this end. Who knows? Maybe later you'll be able to watch this. Then I don't really know.
Is that kind of upsetting you, Tom? A little bit?
I'm angry.
People can't see the video?
I'm angry about it.
To the entire curse word library. This new console is done.
It's a damn poor mind indeed. Can't think of at least 2 ways to spell a word.
No privacy is all around this place.
I don't like Sam.
I don't like change. It was bad. It was awful. I was terrible. Get him away. Hey, boo!
Oh, Tom.
Yes, Nick. Yes.
You know I like my video games. And right now, I have some of the older systems, but I have my Wii U. I haven't upgraded to like the PS4 and the Xbox One yet, so I have my Wii U.
You have a PS4 though, don't you?
Yes. Actually, I just got the PS4. You're right. I actually just got the PS4. I don't really play it. I really haven't even played it much yet. But I really like playing the games on my Wii U, and I was really excited. Force Awakens Lego is coming out very soon, and they offered this cool deluxe edition with all these special stuff and the season pass where you get all the downloadable content, and it's not available for my Wii U.
Oh.
For some reason, they're not making it available for my Wii U, and that was not happy news, because I just enjoy playing everything on my Wii U better. I like the controller. I like playing it there. And this is like a trend. They're not making stuff. They're not doing stuff. I feel really bad because I'm a big Nintendo fan, and there's just nothing. There's just like and nothing to play right now, and it upsets me. So they did the same thing with some of the other stuff too, where they're not giving the season pass stuff to the Nintendo, and don't like it. So I'm gonna have to buy it for another system. Give in. Oh well. There's some cool stuff though. But that is what's upsetting me this week.
Okay.
Nothing too major. What's upsetting you?
The hate for Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. I'm really upset. It's a cute little ride.
I didn't even really like it.
Like, I don't understand why people are like, what a waste of space. It has like the smallest footprint of any attraction. What could they put there? More cones? Like, what do you want? What do you want them to somehow put an e-ticket in a 25-foot wide circle? Like, what are you talking about?
So people wanted more, or do they actually...
Like, people love Mater. Mater's just a little ride that swings you around. It's great. What's the problem with this one?
Which is better?
I don't know. I like them both equally.
So people get them...
I always like Tires more than Mater, so...
So it's getting a bad rap?
I think it is. I don't understand what people... Everything doesn't have to be an e-ticket.
It's just a kid's ride.
Like it's a kiddie ride. Kids go to Disney!
Yeah, maybe they shouldn't.
Oh. I can't. I'm so angry about it. People just... It's not the greatest thing ever. I'm not saying that, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the mark of the devil. Like, calm down.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. You calm down.
Nope. Never.
Getting a little upset about that.
Yeah.
All right. So, talking T-shirts.
So, all right.
Talking some creepy, Nick.
Me? Was that creepy?
We're gonna talk down like this about some things.
When does Nick not talk creepy?
So, Tom, what do you want to talk about next?
Guys.
Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
Now.
Let's talk about your T-shirt. Anyway.
What's going on, Michelle?
Everything above the ankle. Never mind.
I'm watching you, Michelle.
Oh,
I can see you.
Do you like animated movies? Anyway.
Do you like Alvin Joy's?
I wish there was video tonight. Number one, because Nick actually has the camera working for once.
Oh my god.
Number two, because this is getting out of control already. All right. So here's the thing, and the panel can start coming on. Panel, you can flip on your cameras. We can talk about this a little bit. So
this was a great idea.
So they're doing March Magic again, which is where they make all these T-shirts with these fake teams based on attractions and things. But
I can't believe they had tote bags.
Yeah, the tote bags are stupid.
That's a little overboard.
I don't want to talk about the tote bags. But anyway, so we were thinking, like, there's obviously a lot of ideas they would never go through. They're never going to make March Magic shirts were some of the things we would like to see. So with that, when we started that idea, I think I had come up with like one or two, and then Jason was all excited about it. So we started most of our Disneyland trip coming up with these. So what we wanted to do was come up with a bunch of possible shirt ideas that Disney would never execute, but we probably could.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is I have 32 fake or unapproved March Magic T-shirts, which we're calling March Tragic.
Is it a tragedy that these didn't get approved by Disney legal?
It is a tragedy.
Yeah.
So there's 32. There are representations from Disneyland, Disney World, the Walt Disney Company, and then just for fun, we did 8 that are WDWNT related.
Mm.
So here's the way this is going to work. I have the brackets in front of me. There's 32 of them, 32 ideas for shirts.
Yeah.
We have a live chat going. Hi, everybody out there in the live chat.
You're not even to the best part yet.
No. So we came up with 32 of these. And so we're going to do a very quick tournament through the night. Whenever we have downtime or whatever, we'll figure out some of these. We have 32 of these. And the idea is whichever one wins this tournament, we're going to actually make as a shirt that you can purchase. The reason why we're doing that, we have a bit of a deal with TeePublic, which is one of the more famous, I don't think they're really not shirt of the day, but that's what they often get categorized as. Shirt of the day kind of website, and we have a deal with them. We're going to open a store with them, and we want to have some of our own original shirts in there.
This is so cool. Like, this is such a cool thing.
We figured why not start with our own March Tragic T-shirt.
All right.
So you're going to decide, those of you out there in the chat, some of us in here, and we're going to find out which one of these we're going to make as a shirt. And just like Horizons, majority.
Always.
So I have the illustrious panel there. Jason Diffendall's in here, David Smith, Marcy Smith, Patrick Hackett, Ron Deanna, and then Nick and Michelle.
Howdy.
So let's talk about some of these. So, all right, the first matchup I have is the Trader Sam's Socially Awkwards versus, this is the Disneyland bracket we're in right now, versus the Team Disney Anaheim Pencil Pushers. Which one of these do we like? I like the Socially Awkward.
I agree.
I do too. I think the graphic on that would look even better.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've experienced it myself too.
Out there in the chat, what do you think? Should we go with the Trader Sam Socially Awkwards or the TDA Pencil Pushers? Which is the shirt you want more? Socially awkward. That one's moving on. I'm marking it down already. Socially awkward. Okay. Let's move on to our next one. All right, the next one, again, still at Disneyland. We have the Bodine Bread Bowls against the Matterhorn Migraines. Bodine Bread Bowls versus Matterhorn. I think Matterhorn Migraines is ingenious. I like that.
Migraines, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Out there
Definitely
in the chat.
migraines.
Migraines.
Is it even a contest? I want to see what the chat has to say.
I don't even get, I guess because I'm not a Disneyland person, I don't get the bread bowl one.
Bodine Bakery, they make the bread bowl.
Oh, okay.
Soup in bread bowls.
Matterhorn's winning in the chat too. So Matterhorn migraine.
Matterhorn chiropractic. I like that.
I think that was one of the ones that was pitched at some point. But yeah. Next matchup, I have the Mad Tea Party Teens. Not the spinning ride. This is the thing that ends tonight, the stupid party thing. Against the Tomorrowland Empty Tracks. Get it? Because the People Mover's not there.
Yeah.
The Empty Tracks.
Empty Tracks.
I'd have to say that just because the teens shirt might get you into a little too much hot water there.
Because Nick wants to wear a shirt with teens on it.
It might get Nick into hot water if he wears it.
Wait, is that the Pretty Little Liars tee?
I see Empty Tracks a lot in the chat, so we're gonna go with the Empty Tracks. All right.
Plus Disneyland Autopia is down too, which you can tell this has Disneyland influence.
All right, next matchup: the OSHA Fall Protection versus the Rocket Rodders. Dude, this is a tough one. I like both. I would buy both of these, so this is tough. OSHA Fall Protection or the Rocket Rodders? What do we think?
Yeah, I'm still going to Fall.
OSHA Fall Protection.
I like OSHA.
See, I like OSHA Fall Protector's name, but I could picture a more funny Rocket Rodders graphic, so that's why I'm torn.
Oh, the chat is torn too, man. Oh, there's a lot of both.
Man.
I think OSHA's edging it out, though. OSHA's moving on.
All right.
Better luck next year, Rocket Rodders. All right. Now we have the WDWNT bracket. These are things that are inside references that if you listen to any WDWNT program, you'll probably be aware of. So let's talk about these. I have the Pizzafari Quesadilla Birds against the Rackety Raccoon Salooners. Quesadilla Bird versus...
that's just not fair, Tom.
I think the Quesadilla Birds.
See, I'm going with Rackety Raccoon.
Oh.
We'll eventually have another Rackety shirt, so let's go with the Quesadilla Bird.
Quesadilla Bird.
That's fair.
Well, we got a lot of raccoons pouring in. The
Yeah,
chat.
I'd go raccoon.
Yeah, people like Rackety.
People do like Rackety.
I love for my quesadilla.
Yeah, there's a lot of Rackety in the chat.
Right. Next up, we have the Diffendall Cyclones. Get it? It's a cyclone made of Diffendall clones. Versus the Nick Lo Cicero name changer, since Nick can never get the name of anything correct.
And the shirt wouldn't even have the right name on it.
It would just be you with like a question mark above your head. It'd be wrong.
Well, I'm going to vote for the Cyclones because I'd rather wear me on a shirt than Nick.
I'm just picturing Cyclone with a beard.
Hey, howdy, hey. Yes, it has to be Diffendall.
The Cyclones are moving on. Oh, there's an echo coming from somebody. Someone needs to turn down their headphones.
That was me. I fixed it. Sorry about that.
Yep. All right, the next one we have the Tom Corliss mean tweets against the Zebra Glen party animals.
Zebra
Glen.
Zebra Glen.
Even though it's me, I gotta vote for Zebra Glen, man. The Zebra Glen party animal sounds like it could be amazing. Like a spotted dog on one side, and then we do the zebras next to him on the other side, like with musical notes. Oh man, there's a lot of mean tweets in the chat though. But the panel's saying zebra. I don't know. It's real close.
If it's 50-50, I'd go with
the chat. It's not
though.
The chat's way more mean tweets. All right.
I think you have to go with the people.
All right, the mean tweets. Wow. The panel got overruled on that one. All right, and the final one. The Mars Cheetahs, of course, representing Mars Needs Cheetahs from Serial 8. And the Whiny Jock Straps. This is the dumbest thing
I
we've
would
ever
never
done.
ever wear that shirt, but you have to do that one.
I would have a coffee mug with that logo.
Like a cheetah with like an astronaut helmet on?
No,
That's what I'm saying. Whiny. I just want to shoot with Whiny.
It's Whiny by a landslide in the chat. Whiny jock straps. All right, let's move over to the. This is the Walt Disney World bracket. The Spaceship Earth Descents versus the Hangar Bar Hipsters.
Love that.
Oh, Hangar Bar Hipsters.
Gotta go with the Hangar Bar Hipsters.
The other one would just be a triangle on the shirt, right?
It will be just a triangle. That was the idea, yeah. What do we
I don't think people
chat?
would buy a shirt with a black triangle.
They're on an attraction with it.
Chat, the Descent or the Hangar Bar Hipsters? What do we think? Hangar Bar Hipsters, yeah.
Yeah, we already saw Tom's Spaceship Earth Descent costume.
I love that.
Yep.
Surprised Jason didn't go for the Epcot one though.
Yeah, right. That's usually he's saving that for this tournament.
That's right.
All right.
I like the Hangar Bar, though.
Next up, the Hollywood Studios Hard Hats versus the Bay Lakers.
The Hard Hats.
Hard hats.
I like the Bay Lakers.
I'm picturing the Earful Tower with a hard hat on. I think that's going to have to be it.
That would be great.
Let's see what the chat thinks about the hard hats versus the Bay Lakers.
Ooh, it's an even. Oh.
What about a big hard hat blocking the?
There's a couple more hard hats. Hard hats is winning in the chat.
Blocking the Chinese
in front of the theater, yes.
Hard hats. All right.
I would be a Bay Laker girl.
All right. The next matchup is. Wow. The next matchup is the Laugh Floor Lunatics versus the ABC Commissary Dysentery.
How are you going to put dysentery on a t-shirt?
That's irrelevant at this point.
I think it's got to be like the commissary building, but then with like the what was that game? What's the game with dysentery? You used to play on the computer.
Oregon Trail?
Oregon Trail, but it's the text box that says you have dysentery.
Okay, then I'm dysentery.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Who buys a brown shirt?
ABC commissary dysentery.
Yeah, it's got my
Yeah,
vote.
that's moving on. All right. Next up, I have the Horizon Planters versus the Mission Space Protein Spill.
Oh.
Horizon Planters versus Mission Space Protein.
Horizon Planters.
Epcot.
Chat, what do we think? Planters or Protein Spill? You decide.
How do you put that? What's your logo look like,
The
Tom?
barf bag, probably.
A lot of
Planters.
protein end up in the planner.
Planters is almost unanimous in the chat.
Yeah. All right, the final one we have 8 teams representing the Walt Disney Company in general. First matchup we have Iger's IPs versus someone's got a way too loud of an echo going. Someone needs to turn down their speakers or headphones or something. Iger's IPs versus the Shanghai Smog. What do we?
The Shanghai Smog.
Smog.
And then we can
think
put
they
the
have a smog
hashtag
shirt.
thanks Shanghai.
Shanghai.
That could go on the back or the sleeve or something.
Yes,
I like
right on
it.
the back. I like it
Yeah.
across the back.
Iger's IPs or Shanghai Smog? What do we think, chat? One Smog, one IP. Oh, it's pretty split.
It's pretty
A
split.
Smog, no Smog. No, not Smog like from Lord of the Rings. Next
What about
matchup-
Eisner Hole?
Eisner Holes.
Oh,
Wow.
that's so stupid.
Oh.
Oh, that's worse than whiny jockstraps. Next up, the Toy Story Land Flat Rides versus the Parks Blog Fact Checkers. What do we like? Toy Story Land Flat Rides?
Let's go with the fantasy element. Fact checkers.
Fantasy.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Fact Checkers or the Toy Story Land Flat Ride? Come on, chat. Let me know what you're thinking.
Parks Blog.
Parks Blog, yep.
It's it.
Man, they're gonna love us. We do already. Next up, we've got the Vacation Club elitists against the Parisian nonprofits. What's gonna be the shirt? Is it the Vacation Club elitists in their lounge against, or is it gonna be the red in the red with the Parisian nonprofit?
I want the DVC one so I can wear it to the lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lounge probably put it over the top.
DVC has got
DVC in the chat. It's not even close. Yeah. All right.
I don't
and then,
understand the Paris nonprofits one.
Disneyland Paris never makes money.
Oh,
so,
Disneyland Paris. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried to be fancy and put Parisian. All right.
That's what you get.
Last 2 teams. The Tokyo flavored popcorn versus the Pixar sequels. So you imagine like Finding Dory and Cars 3 and Monsters University against a bunch of people from Tokyo eating popcorn.
Popcorn makes for a better T-shirt.
I know you like your popcorn.
And you have to put the 5-hour line in the graphic because that's what it is.
Souvenir buckets.
Can it be scratch and sniff?
Pixar sequels.
A scratch and sniff
Pixar
shirt.
in the-
Let's see how that works.
All right.
There is one. Isn't one of the Flower and Garden shirts scratch and sniff?
It changes color in the sun.
No, there's a scratch and
The
sniff.
gift card is
The gift
scratch
card
and
scratch.
sniff.
Excuse me, man. Let me scratch your shirt.
All right. Oh, Nick's gonna try it. Anyway,
Well, I already have.
that's gonna be at the Expo next year with the Pretty Little Liars girl. Can I scratch your shirt?
I just want
Anyway,
to sniff.
so we're gonna continue that through the night as we have downtime.
Just want to sniff.
Can I sniff your almond?
Oh,
Anyway,
joys.
You ready to go flashback to the
Yeah,
future?
let's flashback real quick.
Time travelers, fasten your seatbelt and remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the time rover. Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds.
I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. Right.
All right, well, today's a special day. It's Mark Davis's birthday, so I want to talk about Mark Davis a little bit. We're going to be playing a little Mark Davis music from some of his attractions he worked on through the night. But, of course, his contributions to animation were significant. Cinderella, Alice, Tinkerbell, Maleficent, Aurora, Cruella de Vil, and so on, though he didn't particularly like animating what he called bland female characters. Mark once told Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnson that, quote, he got a lot of crap characters to animate. Moving a girl around with a rotoscope is a pretty rotten way to make a living, said Mark. After his work on 101 Dalmatians, Mark, with a few other animators, produced preliminary work on an animated film they hoped to produce called Chanticleer, which was never made because management deemed a chicken movie to not be interesting, and then it was proven 50 years later with Chicken Little. So in 1962, Walt asked Mark to head over to Disneyland and take a, quote, good, hard, critical look at the mine train through nature's wonderland. See what you think about this thing. Walt was less than satisfied with the somewhat boring attraction, and upon viewing the attraction, Mark quickly said there was an awful lot of things wrong with Mine Train and other attractions. He had plenty of constructive feedback for Walt and many ideas for improvement. Quote, they had no gags, no story at all, Mark said about the Mine Train. One Kit Fox's head is going up and down, then about 100 feet away, another Kit Fox's head is going left to right. So I took the two, put them nose to nose, and one is going up and down, the other moves side to side, so immediately you have humor. Mark made about 40 drawings of how the park could be improved, and at this time, Disneyland history, park management was very unhappy with the men sent to Disneyland from the studios to help with the park. Mark's wonderful wife, Alice, remembers that Disneyland people, quote, seemed jealous. So Mark quickly found himself in a meeting with the entire WED crew. Everyone who was important was there, and here I am, a stranger from animation. So I stood up and I started explaining piece by piece. When discussing animated figures, his knowledge of the anatomy gave him credibility that no one in the room could compete with. He expressed frustration with the way people were seated in the mine train cars, all facing center. He described how we look forward when driving a car because there's a danger and excitement will exist. This and everything else. He spoke of impressed Walt, and he was buying everything I could have done, and he was quite intrigued. Enough, I do not believe Mark's suggestions for the modified seating. Mark, of course, would go on to change the theme park world forever. The Jungle Cruise was a serious attraction before Mark had his way with it, introducing comedy to the attraction, such as the Indian bathing pool. Of course, the Jungle Cruise has been funny ever since. And Mark would go on to change the world with It's a Small World, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, the Carousel of Progress, the Ford Magic Skyway, the Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Country Bear Jamboree, America Sings, and much, much, much more. Mark Davis, perhaps the greatest Imagineer to ever live.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Got a hand in everything.
Yes. And his wife, Alice, as well. Incredible Disney legend. So.
Of course, yeah. Happy birthday, Mark.
Yep.
A lot of the great stuff. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break here.
Okay.
WDW News Tonight.
And he worked on the Tiki Room.
He
Do I
did.
get to say anything, Nick?
You do. Why
Okay.
don't you tell people we'll have round 2 of the March Tragic T-shirt tournament when we come back?
All right, coming up next hour, the WDWNT March Tragic T-shirt tournament coming up.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right, you're listening to WDW News Tonight.
All together in the tiki room, in the tiki.
Are you worried about losing your home to foreclosure? If you've been threatened with foreclosure or received legal papers from your bank, you have approximately 30 days to respond. If you do not respond, you could lose your home. You have rights. Act now to protect your rights. You can stay in your home. Many times you can even modify your loan. The bottom line is you can get past this, but you must act right now. Call National Foreclosure Defense right now at 800-989-1838, 800-989-1838. If you've been served by your bank and you're worried about losing your home to foreclosure, now is the time to fight back and save your home. Time is limited, so call right now. 800-989-1838, 800-989-1838. Call the professionals at National Foreclosure Defense right now. 800-989-1838.
Hi, Bill Files here, GM of Salem Media Group Orlando. You've heard me talk about half-price tuition, a great new program we have where folks just like you can purchase tuition to the finest Christian schools in Central Florida at half price. No catch, no kidding. I want to share with you some comments from a listener who recently purchased tuition for her daughter. This listener called me, and once she found out that the program was for real, she and her husband decided to buy it. She said, "Before we hang up, I wanted to thank you and to share with you that my husband and I have been praying for a way to send our girl to Christian school. Your half-price tuition program has made that possible. Thank you." This is what it's all about. If you or someone you know could benefit from our half-price tuition program, I hope you'll give me a call, 407-618-1760, or visit our website, AmazingRadioDeals.com. Half-price tuition, another positive idea from Salem Media Group Orlando.
Schools like the Geneva School and Altamont Christian School are available right now. Go online to AmazingRadioDeals.com.
There was blood on the sand and blood all around.
And we're back.
And
all right, Al. Al.
What is that?
Are you for real? What is that?
No, what is that?
Have you seen the Country Bear Jamboree?
That's from the Country Bear Jamboree.
Yes.
It's been
like
20
the most
years since I
famous
saw it.
part.
She must have only seen the Christmas show.
Look at your face. You're like in shock. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I don't go to the Country Bear Jamboree very often.
Nick, why do you know this person? What?
Maybe I don't.
Love you too.
Or do you? Oh, this isn't serious.
We met on Tinder.
Swipe
He
left.
wanted, in his description, he's like, "I want to scratch your shirt."
Just a sniff of your almond joy.
If you like almond joy. Anyway, we're running out of time. We got 4.5 minutes.
Let's do round two.
Patrick, there's no time. All right, let's do round two real quick. So, Trader Sam Socially Awkward versus the Matterhorn Mike.
Trader Sam's.
Muted, Tom.
Hashtag socially awkwards.
Socially awkwards. Somehow we can't hear Tom now.
Nick muted it again.
Why did he do that?
This is fun. He just realized it, and now he's laughing.
What's this happening?
Hey, Nick. Fix it.
Something's on your keyboard.
What's going on?
Stop typing.
I'm not.
All right, here we go. Now we're good.
Is it unmuted now?
Yes.
Hey, Tom.
Oh. Nick's, you can't, actually, you can see it if I don't know if it's going to work. Nick has opened 8,500 windows somehow, is what's happening. I don't know what's going on here. It's not good. Yeah. So, you can hear me, though, everybody, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Trader Sam Socially Awkward. Nick, I don't know what you're doing. As usual, I have no idea what you're doing. Go back to scratching. Anyway.
I have to close all these.
Tomorrowland empty tracks or the OSHA fall protection?
OSHA.
Fall protection.
Yeah, OSHA.
Like OSHA, have a chat. Do we like OSHA? Keep closing windows, Nick.
Oh, go
Shanghai
OSHA.
is now trending. Wow.
Ooh, empty track. Oh, we got 2 for tracks.
That's
3
a
for
wrestling
tracks.
joke.
Wow, the tracks are winning in the chat.
People want. I'm gonna put the empty tracks.
Yeah,
man.
that's definitely the winning in the chat.
Yeah, well, they're the ones that have to buy the shirt. So.
Empty track?
Yeah, that is a cool one though. That's a good idea. The OSHA fall protection. No, empty tracks. Moving on. Rackety Raccoon Salooners or the Jason Diffendahl Cyclones?
Rackety Raccoon.
Like Rackety,
Yeah, it's
everybody?
just a better graphic.
Cyclones.
I know the staff likes the Cyclones, but let's see what the chat wants.
Hello.
Rackety. Yeah, no one's being rackety. Rackety's moving on.
Gryffindor.
All right, the Tom Corliss mean tweets or the whiny jock straps?
Mean tweets.
Jock straps.
Jock straps.
Something different.
Jock, get the straps up.
Whiny.
Let's see the chat.
Is it a talking shirt?
Ravenclaw.
One mean tweet, one whiny, three mean tweets, four mean tweets.
Mean tweets, whiny. Oh, it's very close.
Real close.
Mean tweets is edging out a bit.
Yeah, mean tweets is moving on.
Would it be like a angry-looking bird?
Probably be the quesadilla bird, but angry. All right, hipsters or hard hats? Hanger bar hipsters or the Hollywood Studios hard hats?
I like the hard hats.
Hard hats.
Hard hats.
Couple hipsters. How about hipsters and hard hats? We should just combine.
I like it. Get a beard going on the
Yeah,
graph.
that's called.
Oh, Nick, we're almost out of time.
Yeah, we'll get some more done.
Okay.
So we're going hard hats?
The chat, 2 for hard hats, 1 hipster.
Bunch of hard hats.
I like hard hats. You guys switched.
Yeah,
Hard hats is
last
winning the
time.
chat.
Hard hats, all right. ABC commissary dysentery.
Oh my gosh.
Music kicked in.
We can finish this
Okay.
with, what do you think?
Commissary dysentery or the planters, the Horizon planters?
Planters.
Planters, I think, yeah.
Commissary.
Let's see what the chat has to say.
I vote planters.
I like this music.
All right, well, we'll give you the reveal when we get back.
All right,
You're
we'll be
listening
right
to WDW News Tonight. We'll be back with Hour 2.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WBCW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters. Donald Trump is walking back his statement earlier today that women should be punished for seeking abortions if the procedure is ever banned. In a later statement, the Republican frontrunner said that abortion providers, not women, should be the ones punished if abortions were to become illegal under state and federal law and then affirmed by courts. Mallory Quigley, spokesman for the pro-life group Susan B. Anthony List, says Donald Trump has made some missteps when speaking about abortion.
Mr. Trump has been honest that he's a convert to the pro-life position. We think that's great, that he sees the reality of the horror of abortion, that it's the destruction of an innocent human life.
Meanwhile, women will be able to take the so-called abortion pill later in a pregnancy and with fewer doctor visits under a new federal label for the drug that undermines several state laws aimed at restricting medical abortions. The FDA notified the manufacturer of the drug, Mifeprex, that it considers the drug safe and effective for terminating a pregnancy in accordance with the new label. Bill Bunting, who's with the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, says a strong storm system brings the threat of tornadoes both today and tomorrow into the Deep South.
We think the greatest risk will actually be over an area from, say, Shreveport, Little Rock, over to Jackson, Mississippi. And then as we look ahead into tomorrow, the risk is shifted just a bit east of that area, perhaps extending into parts of western Alabama.
Northern Louisiana already has a flash flood watch until 7 p.m. tomorrow. Forecasters say multiple rounds of strong to severe thunderstorms will produce 2 to 4 inches of rain and perhaps 6 inches in some parts of the state. The Paris prosecutor says that a Frenchman arrested last week's been charged with a string of terrorism offenses for allegedly plotting an imminent attack. He says the suspect, Reda Cricket, is believed to have traveled to Syria in 2014 and 15 and made several trips between France and Belgium. At least 3 other people are in custody in the case in Belgium and the Netherlands. More on these stories at townhall.com.
There's a real freedom in paying off credit card debt. You open the mailbox without facing a pile of bills. Open your paycheck without worrying about all the people you owe. Avant can help you get there by consolidating your credit card debt into one unsecured personal loan. One loan, one monthly payment. Just go to avantoffer.com and check your rate. Checking your rate is risk-free with no effect on your FICO score. Complete your application in minutes, and the funds could be in your account as soon as tomorrow. Avant will give you a $50 Amazon.com Avant.com gift card after you make your first payment on time. For this offer and to check your rate risk-free, go to AvantOffer.com and enter the promo code BORROW. That's AVANT offer.com, promo code BORROW. AvantOffer.com, promo code BORROW. Loans made by WebBank. Funds are generally deposited via ACH for delivery next business day if approved by 4:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. FICO is a registered trademark of Fair Isaac Corporation. Amazon is not a sponsor of this promotion. Other restrictions apply. See website for detail.
All right, welcome back to Hour 2 of WDW News Tonight. Tom, we are doing our March Tragic 2016 T-shirt tournament, and we left on a cliffhanger.
Yes, the chat definitely won out. The Planters win. Horizon Planters over the ABC Commissary Dysentery. Maybe a bit of an upset.
I don't know. Is Horizon ever an upset?
All right. Next, let's quickly get through these other two we got to, because we got to still get to the real March Madness coming up in a moment. Jason, let the people know. Tweet if they haven't yet, wherever Jason is in here. Anyway. All right, so next up I've got the Shanghai Smog against the Parks Blog Fact Checkers. What do we like of these two?
Smog.
Smog.
Just because we can use Thanks Shanghai on a shirt.
Shanghai. Hashtag.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like the fact checkers still.
Can't picture a good graphic for fact checkers. I don't know. I'd have to go Smog. The graphic will look better. I'm a more visual person.
Chat, what do we think? The Smog or the fact checkers?
Smog.
Looks like Smog's coming in now.
Oh my!
So we just put a tweet calling Lightning Mater earlier this week.
All right, Smog wins. Not Smog from Lord of the Rings.
That's really not Smog. That's Smog.
Smaug.
Or Smaug. But not Smog.
I would like to buy a hamburger. Anyway. Stupid. Disney Vacation Club elitists against the Pixar sequels. What do we like?
Elitist.
Oh, definitely elitist. I thought the popcorn made it. Wow.
Yeah, I think we got rid of Pixar sequels.
Yeah.
No, I think Pixar sequels won. I wrote Pixar.
Either way, elitist.
That went sequels.
Yeah, elitist. Yeah, let's just move the elitist.
Sure.
All right, we will come back to our shirt tournament. We got 8 more left before we decide which one we're actually going to make. But Nick, we need to get.
Do you think the WDWNT graphic designer is sitting at home listening to this, like wondering which T-shirt they're going to have to design?
She might.
Do you think they're pulling for one? And saying,
I know she was real excited about ABC Commissary Dysentery, but I think she was just as excited about Horizon's Planters. So I think, and Empty Track. So I think she'll be okay. See what happens. All right. Well, March Madness is the thing we started last week. Our tournament of 64 original attraction characters, which is down to 32, which people are playing along at home. Quick recap of how you can play along. So there's 32 teams remaining. The way you can play along is you can email us at wdwnewstoday@gmail.com with your name and address, and we're asking for a phone number as well, Nick, or just name?
Name and address. We'll get back to them via email if we need more info.
And you need to pick who you think is going to win by the Elite 8 round. So before the Elite 8 round begins.
That's 2 rounds away. We're in the round of 32 right now, and then we have the round of 16.
Yeah, you got to pick one of these, let us know, and then out of the people who correctly pick the winner, we're going to randomly choose someone to win a prize from Theme Park Connection. But there are 8 people who pre-registered who are going to win prize packages based on the performance of their teams.
Top 8 people. Yeah, and if you need to see the bracket, I know you tweeted it out at WDWNT on Twitter, so you can check it out there. Check out the teams that are in the running right now.
Jason, can we put out the updated bracket on Twitter?
It's on Twitter already. I will put it in the chat actually right now.
The chat would be great.
And is the updated bracket out with the Orange Bird correction?
Yeah, Orange Bird correction is in. Yeah.
Orange Bird was our chat at large bid.
Yeah, we're not going to do that tonight. We have the other contest going.
Yeah, we have the other contest going tonight, and then of course if you are pre-registered from last week, If you're registered into this tournament, you have your teams. You didn't use your vote last week. I think 5 people used their vote last week. If you're not one of those people, you still have your vote. You could call in and vote, and your vote counts as 2 votes. So you could sway a vote, or you could just push your attraction character ahead, or you could vote for anybody on the right. Maybe your characters are already out. You could just mess us up by voting for other stuff. That's fine. We want you to call in and use your votes. You can do that by calling 407-774-8255. So have that number ready, and we'll give you a little bit of time at the end of each round to get in those calls, and then we will move on.
And the point breakdown, Nick, this next round, they're worth 1 point each still each victory. Yep. And then the following 2 rounds are worth 2 points.
Yeah, we adjusted the points from last year's tournament because people pulled away a little too quickly, and so we wanted to make it a little bit more even. So yes, this round's still worth 1 point. Next couple rounds are worth 2 points, and yeah.
What's the final word?
3.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
3. There you go.
So here we go.
And we have a panel of 7.
7?
Yeah, 7. Tonight. Recap everybody's joining us. There's me, there's Nick, there's David Smith, there's Jason Diffendahl, there's Marcy somewhere. Where'd Marcy go? Marcy.
She's there.
There she is. Patrick Hackett, Ron Deanna. 7-person panel this evening. So again, just like Horizons, majority rules. The panel weighs in, but of course, phone calls can sway the vote.
So you ready to start round 2?
Yeah. Way too epic for what this actually is, but anyway. No, get excited! It's March Madness 2016. The 64 original attraction character tournament continues. Let's not waste any time, Nick. Let's get right into it then, shall we? The first matchup we've got. Wow. We're professionals. By the way, the mug of the week, DCA 60th. Anyway, what do you have a mug? Who else has a mug? What are the other mugs this week?
Almond Joy in the cup.
I did finish mine already. The Almond Joy drink. Well, Jason has the Cars Land cup.
I like to sip slow and make mine last.
What does Ron have?
I can't see Ron.
Water park refillable.
Oh, the big water park one. Yeah. All right.
And what does Nick have? Nothing.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, and Patrick has.
Can't see Patrick's. Is that the Horror Nights? Yeah, Horror Nights.
Horror Nights. Nice.
Such a good time. Anyway, all right. Let's get started. First matchup, we've got the hitchhiking.
You want
got the hitchhiking ghosts against Buzzy from Cranium Command. Panel, what do we like?
Hitchhiking ghosts.
Yep, hitchhiking
But
ghosts.
Buzzy's at Epcot, Jason.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I'm
So
going.
what do we got?
Buzzy.
We got one. Wait. We got to keep track here, folks. So we got one for Ghost. Someone said Buzzy, no?
Yeah,
I'm
Ron
going
said
Buzzy.
Buzzy.
I said
Going
ghosts.
Buzzy. All right, 2 Ghosts, 1 Buzzy.
I'm going with Buzzy.
3 Buzzies.
No, it's not. It's 2 Buzzy.
No, it's 3. Me, Ron, and
You're
Marcy.
all
Patrick.
confusing me already.
Nick, what do you got?
Buzzy.
4 Buzzies.
4 Buzzies.
Is that 4? Nick went twice.
4-2.
Patrick hasn't gone. Oh, he's not.
It can't
not
be
getting any
4-2.
voice.
There's 7 panelists.
Nick,
Yeah,
what
you
did
didn't
vote
answer
for?
yours yet. What did you
Buzzy.
say?
All right, it's
Patrick's-
5-2.
No, it's
Hi.
not.
Hey, Nick,
5
what did you vote
Buzzies.
for? 5 Buzzy.
How many Buzzies are there? There's 4 Buzzy. It's 4-2. It's
What?
4. There's 7 panelists.
7?
All right, Tom. Who did you
I
vote
didn't
for?
even go yet.
So then it's
Right, so how can there be
so much.
7?
7?
There's 7 panelists.
I'm gonna wait till you're all done.
Can we start?
Until then, I'm gonna enjoy some of Hoodie's. Forget it.
I think we win. I think it's 4 Buzzy, 2 Ghosts,
2
and then
Ghosts.
you,
I'm
Tom.
gonna go Ghost. So it's 4-3 Buzzy.
3.
But someone can sway that very easily.
Oh, gosh.
So Buzzy from Cranium Command somehow beat the hitchhiking ghosts. I don't
Buzzy's
know.
cooler than the ghosts.
Use your head, don't lose your head. All right. Next matchup. The chat's probably really. Goat from Big Thunder Mountain Railroad versus the Sea Serpent from World of Motion. Panel?
I gotta go with goat.
Special goat.
Special goat.
Not the special goat.
Go.
It's special to me.
It's not the special goat.
Jason
The sea serpent.
2-1.
The special goat's in Disneyland. Ours is plain and boring. Sea Serpent
2-2.
They're both special.
in their own special way.
Patrick, Ron.
Go.
Go. 3-2.
Matt.
4-2. Goat. I'm gonna go goat.
Of course you are.
5-2. Goats. Go goat. All right. Next up, we've got the Spaceship Earth Caveman versus Skippy from Alien Encounter.
Caveman.
Oh man, the Caveman's not my favorite Spaceship Earth.
No, it's very true.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't we get the sleeping monk from Spaceship Earth or something?
Was
Nick suggested the sleeping monk.
Egyptian pounding reeds.
What did Reed do? Why is he pounding him? Anyway.
Skippy.
Yeah, Skippy.
So 2 Skippies, 1 Caveman so far?
I have caveman too.
2 Caveman, 2 Skippy. Patrick and Ron. 3 Skippy. Patrick.
I am just an unfrozen Skippy.
5-2. I'm picking Skippy. 5-2. Skippy.
Skippy goes in 5-2.
Bon voyage, Caveman. All right. We got the Timekeeper versus Allie. Wait. The Timekeeper versus Ali Sansan from Star Tours. What do we got?
This is a tough one. I gotta go with Timekeeper, though, I think.
Yeah, Timekeeper.
Yep, Timekeeper.
It's 3 times.
I don't know. I really like Alice and Jenny, so I think I'm going to go with Ali Sansan.
3-1.
Timekeeper.
4-1.
Ali Sansan.
4-2. 5-2. Timekeeper. I'm picking Timekeeper.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. So many good lines. I love bye-bye, but
yeah,
bye-bye. So many good lines.
So many good lines. And so that's our first region out of 4 there, and lots of 5-2s there. So they're going to be hard to sway.
But Buzzy and Hitchhiking Ghost is easily.
Yeah, Buzzy was the close one. That just needs a call for the Ghost if you want to. But the number's 407-774-8255 to vote.
Yes. All right, moving on. Dr. Seeker from Dinosaur versus the Goose Droids from Star Tours. Dr. Seeker or the Goose Droids?
I'm going with Seeker.
Yeah, Dr. Seeker.
2-0 Seeker. Marcy?
Same. Dr.
3-0
Seeker.
Seeker. Nick?
Have to. Dr. Seeker
4-0
took me on
Seeker.
many an
Ron?
adventure.
Seeker.
5-0 Patrick.
He made it. I knew he would. Seeker.
7-0.
7?
Yeah, 7. Dr. Seeker still doesn't have a point against him.
Wow. Undefeated.
Yeah. All right, next up, Clyde and Claude from the Enchanted Tiki Room versus the 3-headed troll from Maelstrom.
I'm going with
see
troll.
the pain in Ron's face.
Marcy didn't wait. Marcy said troll.
Yeah, for me it's troll. It's not even.
Right, 2-0 troll.
This is so tough, but the troll tips it.
3-0 troll.
Troll.
4-0 troll.
Everybody
5-0
troll.
Wow.
6-0 troll.
I'm gonna vote for Clyde and Claude just because.
Yeah, because the troll barely made it last week, right?
We fought
No,
Rover.
That was against Rover. Yeah.
Well, what is that attraction without the troll?
All right,
It's
so
an oil
It's an
rig.
oil rig.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Frozen.
It's frozen, yes. That's exactly it.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, thank you, Patrick. All right, so the troll moves on, and Patrick trolled everyone. But anyway, moving on. Next up, we got Warden Wilson Matua against the Ghost Host. What's everybody picking?
I gotta go with the ghost host. Paul Freeze is the man.
Yeah, I still can't believe it was that close last week. Ghost Host.
Yeah, I don't even like Haunted Mansion. I have to pick Ghost Host.
Yeah, it's hard not to go Ghost Host here. There you go. 4.
Ghost Host.
Ron's 5. Patrick.
I'll give Warden Wilson his pity vote.
6-1, the Ghost Host over Warden Wilson.
And that's an upset because the Ghost Host was a 6 seed. And Warden Wilson was a 3 seed. That may be the first upset of the night. I'm trying to figure that out.
Next one.
Don't work too hard.
Bill McKim versus the... I love this matchup. Bill McKim versus the dog with the keys.
This is a good matchup.
Bill McKim all the way.
Oh.
Yes.
1 for Bill McKim.
2 for Bill.
2 for Bill McKim.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Bill
3
McKim.
for Bill McKim.
Yeah, he made the test track, so yeah.
4 for Bill McKim. Patrick, Ron?
Put up 5.
Put up 5. Patrick?
6 and Tom got.
And I'm going to put up 7. 7 for Bill McKim.
These second round games are a lot easier than the first round ones.
They really are.
There definitely are some big blowouts here in the
next
second
round's going to be like pulling teeth.
Yeah, I know.
Get ready.
That's our second region. Again, if you want to sway some of these votes, 407-774.
I don't think you can sway any of those. It's 7-0, 6-1,
Well, yeah.
6-1, 7-0.
Well, really, yeah.
Yeah, but you could still call in and sway the Ghost Host from the last.
Yeah, that's the only
last
one
round.
that's up for grabs, really, right now.
Unless you and a friend call in together and try to sway something.
Team up. Form alliances out
Yep.
there.
Hey, you got the chat. Make some friends.
Oh,
right.
imagine that.
All right, next up, Captain Rex from the original Star Tours versus Sir from Alien Encounter.
It's a really tough one.
Yeah, this is probably the most difficult one I've gotten to yet. Wow. Captain Rex.
Captain Rex 1.
Yeah, I got to go with the better attraction, Captain Rex.
2 for Captain Rex.
I'm also going with Captain Rex because I never liked Alien Encounter.
Nick?
Star Tours is my more favorite attraction, but I'm going with Sir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, 3-1 Rex.
I got to go with Sir.
3-2 Rex. Patrick.
I gotta go with Sir. I love Star Tours, but Sir was just such a better character.
You are put in a
These are
unenviable
two
position.
of my absolute favorite characters.
Wow.
And this could definitely be swayed by a call-in.
I grew up watching Pee-wee's Playhouse, though. Paul Rubens is God. So, 4-3, Captain Rex over Sir.
There you go.
Call in and change it. 4-3.
Yeah. All right, the next matchup, Bonnie Appetit versus Henry from the Country Bear Jamboree.
Henry easily.
Wow.
For Henry.
No, I say Bonnie Appetit.
1 for Bonnie.
Bonnie.
2 for Bonnie. David?
I don't know. Let's go with Bonnie.
3 for Bonnie. Ron.
Henry.
3-2. Patrick.
I'm gonna put it on you, Tom. Henry.
Nice.
As soon as I find a ladder, I'll be right. I gotta go with Henry. I love the Country Bears too much. 4-3. Henry moving on.
Another one that can be swayed by a call-in.
Yeah, now they're getting close. All right, this one might be close too. Big Al versus Melvin, Buff, and Max. All from the Country Bear Jamboree.
This isn't even fair, is it?
It is. I mean, that's how the brackets got laid out. It's randomized.
Boy, you know what? My favorite part of that attraction is Melvin, Buff, and Max. I got to go with them.
1-0 Melvin, Buff, and Max.
I'm going to have to go Melvin, Buff, and Max only because apparently Big Al's song isn't as popular as I thought.
All right, we're at 2-0.
I'm going to go with Big Al.
2-1.
I'm going with Melvin, Buff, and Max.
3-1. Ron, Patrick.
Big Al.
3-2. Ron.
I'm torn, so I'm going to put it on you. I'm going Big Al.
Yeah, I make Tom pick again.
I don't want to do this. But like I said last week, I used to sit in the Mile Long Bar and just watch Melvin, Buff, and Max for hours. As much as I love Big Al, I'm picking Melvin, Buff, and Max.
This is another close one.
Wow.
Melvin, Buff, and Max win by 1.
Yep. All right, next one. The Robot Butler from Horizons versus the Yeti. Both of these no longer function.
Yes.
But Yeti Spirit is always there, and it's strong.
They're both at Walt Disney World still, but in mobile.
I'm going Yeti.
The Yeti is still lit, so I'll go with him.
I think the
Horizons
robot
Butler is lit. One man's dream.
Yeah, the Robot Butler has a better chance of functioning in the future. I'm going with Robot Butler.
2-1. Marcy, what do you think?
It's hard, but I think I'm gonna go with the Yeti just because it was so cool when it worked.
3-1. Patrick Brown.
I'm going to go with the Butler.
All right, 3-2. Patrick.
And I will throw my support behind the Yeti.
4-2. I'm gonna go Yeti as well. 5-2. Yeti over Butler. Butler also something that could be in the real March Madness, by the way. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we've got this is the one that we let the chat sway last week. It's gonna be Figment versus the Orange Bird.
Figment.
Yeah. Oh, Marcy didn't even wait. Marcy.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Breaking news.
We got a call.
Nick, what's going on?
All right, we got a call in from Georgia, and she is voting for Big Al.
Oh, no. So Big Al right now, 5-4 over Melvin, Buff, and Max.
Oh.
Yeah, that one hurts. That hurts. But someone could still sway that again.
Somebody could sway it back.
Just that one call.
Okay. All right, so Figment, Orange Bird, Marcy already yelled Figment, so 1-0 Figment.
Yeah, Figment. No chance.
2-0 Figment.
As much as I like the Orange Bird, Figment's in Epcot.
3-0 Figment.
Figment.
4.
Is there any chance this isn't a shutout?
5-0. Patrick. 7-0.
7.
Yeah, 7. 7-0 Figment over the Orange Bird. And that's the way it ought to be, as Bill was saying. Anyway.
Take that, Disney hipsters.
Yeah. All right, next up. Patrick, your chief flight attendant from Soarin' or John from the Carousel of Progress?
Ooh.
I'm going with Patrick here.
1 for Patrick. Shut up, Patrick.
I need to go with John. Carousel of Progress is one of my favorite attractions, and it has Walt's vision all over it, so I have to go with that.
1-1.
As much as I agree with Marcy, Patrick's in Epcot.
No, Patrick's home right now. 2-1, Patrick. Patrick, go ahead.
I'm going to throw my support behind Patrick.
3-1 for Patrick. Ron.
People named Patrick are just awful, so I'm going with John.
3-2. I'm going to vote for Patrick. That's 4-2. We're going to have to wait for Nick a second to see what the final
Because
vote
he's
is.
on the phone.
Yeah, but regardless, Patrick's going to be the
Yeah, Patrick's going to move on there. But...
You know, Jason, John was at the World's Fair, so that's better than Epcot.
Wait! Oh! Breaking news! Who called in, Nick? What are we doing?
All right, we got a call in from Alec, and he wants to secure Captain Rex's spot in the next round, so he tossed in a vote for Captain Rex to give him 2 more votes.
It was close, so that's
good.
Some strategy there.
Wants to make sure doesn't get swayed by surf.
Yeah,
To 3 now. It would need 2 calls for Sir to come back at this point. Yep, gotta play smart. So
I didn't
it's
even
4-2. Yeah, it's 4-2. Patrick.
I'm voting Patrick.
All right, 5-2. So unless John gets 2 calls, John's going to be out. People, you're running out of time to call in on this round, by the way. So make it count if you need it. All right, next one. The Great Movie Ride Gangster versus the Funmeister. All right. Back the Night or Bad Accent? What are you going with?
I'm going with Funmeister.
1-0 Funmeister.
Yeah, I've had too many bad gangsters. Funmeister.
2-0 Funmeister.
I'm giving props to the cast member here, Gangster.
2-1.
I think I'm gonna go with the gangster also.
Oh, 2-2.
Only one of these was supposed to make you drink, so I'm going with Funmeister.
3-2. Patrick?
I don't want either, but I'll go with the Funmeister.
4-2. 5-2. I'm big in Funmeister. So the Funmeister moving on. For all you Pleasure Island fans, there you go. I guess we should have put the Colonel. We should have put Adventurers Club, shouldn't we?
Next year.
Entertainment we'll do next year.
Dapper Dan's.
Ooh.
They're a 1 seed for sure.
All right, this is going to be an interesting one. Sunny Eclipse versus the Dreamfinder.
Sunny Eclipse.
1-0 Sunny Eclipse.
As much as I like Sunny Eclipse, I can't vote against the Dreamfinder.
1-1.
Dreamfinder.
2-1 Dreamfinder.
I can vote against him. Let's go with Sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-2. Wow. Patrick Ron?
They're thinking.
Sunny.
3-2.
Wow.
Sunny
Let's do
Eclipse.
it, guys. Come on.
Ron.
Come on,
I'm
Ron.
putting this on Tom, so I'm going Dreamfinder.
You know where Tom's
Oh,
going.
yeah, you know where Tom's
As
going.
much as I love Sunny Eclipse, my beloved Dreamfinder, it's 4-3 Dreamfinder.
This was closer than I expected.
All right, we're gonna give people a couple minutes to call in.
Can give people a couple minutes.
We're gonna go back to the shirt tournament.
And wait, now, people, this is the point at which people have to email in their prediction for the overall winner.
No, not yet. They still have another round.
Yeah, they actually still
But
have
they
another
should start
round.
thinking
Oh, they still have another round. Okay, that's right. So one more round for that.
Yeah.
We can give them
We're
a
gonna go back to March Tragic for a minute while we wait for anyone possibly to call in on those last two. So again, let us know in the chat what you think. One of these will be made into a shirt when we launch our TeePublic store, our first March Tragic shirt. Trader Sam's Socially Awkwards versus the Tomorrowland Empty Tracks. Panel, what do you guys think?
I still like the empty tracks.
Empty track.
I'm going to Socially Awkwards. I'd love to see that design.
Yeah,
Now
socially
trending.
awkward.
Socially awkward.
Please stop it. People are really torn on this shirt decision. Oh, it's close. Oh, couple for Sam's. Nope, there's
A lot
no
of socially
track.
awkwards.
This is really, really torn, man.
I think the socially awkwards would make an amazing shirt.
Both would be funny. Yeah, Socially Awkward.
I think so.
I might try to talk her into making a couple of these. We'll see. But the one that wins will definitely be made. Socially Awkwards is moving on then. But the winner will definitely be made. But maybe we'll do a Twitter poll or something for like a backup.
I think we got some other good ideas here.
We do.
Maybe we'll do like one a month or something. But at least the one that wins will definitely be made. So anyway, we've got the Rackety Raccoon Salooners against the Tom Corliss Mean Tweets.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to vote for Rackety on this one.
Yeah, me too. Salooners.
I think that would be a really good shirt.
Rackety Raccoon Salooners.
If we want Tom's mean tweets, we just turn on Twitter.
Don't eat me
It's going to be a better shirt with Rackety.
Hold on, Nick. What's going on?
Oh, Mark just called in and made my day.
Oh no, he didn't.
Mark just voted
No.
for Sunny Eclipse.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Oh man. This can't happen.
That means Tom needs someone to call in and vote for Dreamfinder now to
I
put him
do
back
need
in the
someone.
lead. Somebody
someone.
out there's got to have Dreamfinder.
Sunny, can we live in a world where Sunny Eclipse is picked over the Dreamfinder?
I think
No.
we can.
Yes, we can.
Someone please call in.
Eisner called in to vote on that one, too.
Mickey already had his vote a long time ago. I wasn't looking at that. Mean tweet. Corliss tweet. Oh no, there's a couple of Racketies too.
Yeah, the chat's pretty well split.
I think there's more mean tweets. As much as I hate to say it, I like the brackety a lot.
We'll be able to make another rackety shirt by the end of this.
All right, yeah, go with the mean tweets then.
All right, mean tweets. Moving on. All right, Hollywood Studios hard hats versus Horizons planters. This is a tough one.
This is a really tough one.
I really like the hard hat idea.
I do too. I like the hard hat idea.
Yeah.
I think hard hats would be a better shirt.
It's very relevant at this point in time.
Yeah.
Hey, is staff going to get a discount on buying these shirts, by the way?
Yeah, you would think so, huh? This
Yeah,
job
hard
has
hats.
no perks.
Hard hat.
Hard
Ron,
hats
I have a
would
way
be
you can
bad.
get a T-shirt.
Oh boy, it's $1,200. Anyway, the Shanghai Smog, not to be confused with Smog or Smaug or whatever you'd like to call it, against the DVC Elitists.
Still going with elitists.
I'm still going with Shanghai.
The phone number again, by the way, 407-774-8255. You have like 2 seconds to call in. You better make it happen.
The only desolation that smog did is the entertainment at the domestic parks.
Yeah, DVC by a landslide.
Leadus, yeah. I would rock that shirt all the time.
All right. Actually, hold on.
Wait, there's a call.
Look, Nick's going. Oh, he's
There's a
going
call.
crazy on the phone.
Yeah. This is like going to be it. So these last calls coming in right now. Get your call in now or that's it for this round. Please tell me someone's saving the Dreamfinder going out in the second round.
And if someone's calling in for Sunny Eclipse, Tom is just going to lose it right now.
I hope
I
it's
love
somebody.
Sunny, but that's
Sunny.
That's such a sad thing that a bird
It is sad.
animatronic.
I think it's been too many years. All these millennials.
All these millennials, all of you are old and you voted. Millennials.
If Sunny had better food, would that sway your vote, Tom?
Who's all of you are old?
Apparently not you, Marcy.
Everyone else but Marcy.
I think
Nick, hit me with that sweet music, Nick.
Well, there's no breaking news technically. We need to reiterate that the only people who get votes are people who are registered participants in the game, meaning that you pre-registered last week to play the game. You got your 4 characters that are yours, and that's it. So everything's okay up to this point, but I did just get 2 calls trying to push Dreamfinder over the edge, but they were not registered. They were not registered to play the game.
But again, those of you not pre-registered can still play along by emailing wdwnewstoday@gmail.com, name, address, and who you think will win. And I'm going to give you the update right now because I think it's official. Nick,
I think we're closing.
We're done.
Yeah.
That's it. The round is done. So I'm going to make the changes I need to make real quick because we had some changes after that round. Wow.
Yeah.
Lost some favorites, man.
I know.
My heart hurts.
Somebody in the chat says silly listeners. Oh yeah, Tom, we didn't pick one from the chat. Maybe we should just
We're
pick
not doing
Dreamfinder
that.
from the chat.
We're not doing that this week.
Maybe we should just pick Dreamfinder from the chat,
I know,
Tom.
no,
Yes,
we
Tom.
Maybe we should just pick Dreamfinder from the
We
chat.
we can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't break the rules. It's unfair to those playing the game.
We have to withhold the integrity of this contest.
Yeah, right.
David, who asked you to be here?
David got the invitation by accident.
As a junior Zootopia officer, I must uphold the laws of the game, and also to keep the integrity of our sponsor, Hoodies Snack Mix. Anyway, all right. So here's the update. In the next round, it will be Buzzy versus the Goat, Skippy versus the Timekeeper, Dr. Seeker versus the Three-Headed Troll, the Ghost Host versus Bill McKim, Captain Rex versus Henry, Big Al versus the Yeti, Figment versus Patrick, and the Funmeister versus Sunny Eclipse. All right, we're in this round. Let's go. This is, what do we call this round? What is this? Is this the Exciting.
Swell 16.
Swell 16.
Swell.
Just swell. Yep, it sure is. All right. Buzzy from Cranium Command. Nick, do you need a minute or are we good to go?
No, we're good to go.
All right. Buzzy from Cranium Command versus the Big Thunder Mountain Goat. What do we think, panel?
Buzzy.
One for Buzzy.
Buzzy.
Two for Buzzy.
Goat.
One for Goat. 2 Buzzy, 1 Goat.
Buzzy.
3 Buzzy, 1 Goat.
Buzzy.
4 Buzzy, 1 Goat.
Goat.
4 Buzzy, 2 Goat. Oh, it's me. I'm voting Goat, even though it's not going to help him, but someone could sway it. So it's 4-3 Buzzy right now. All right.
Not bad. That's close.
I'm going to try to, since we don't have a bracket, I'm going to try to put this in the chat.
I don't have time to update the app right now.
I know, so that's why I'm going to try to do this and see how it works.
Yeah. I'll update it after this round.
If people in the chat want to let me know that they can see this, that might be helpful.
All right.
So that was Buzzy.
Yeah, 4-3.
Buzzy 4-3 over the Goat.
Yes. Next up, we've got the battle for New Tomorrowland. It's Skippy versus the Timekeeper. Panel, go ahead.
Wow.
Still with Timekeeper.
Yeah, this is tough, but I'm going with Timekeeper.
2-0 Timekeeper.
Same.
3-0 Timekeeper.
Timekeeper.
4-0 Timekeeper.
Timekeeper.
6-0 Timekeeper. Really, I'm voting for Skip. I love my Skippy so much. I love Timekeeper too, but Skippy. Yeah. No, Skippy, you may not continue on. I guess. I know, poor Skippy.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. All right, Timekeeper moving on 6-1. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to sway that one. All right, let's see if Dr. Seeker can finally be phased. Dr. Seeker versus the 3-headed troll from Maelstrom.
This one
panel.
hurts.
I know this one's going to rip everyone's hearts apart.
Oh, man.
I'm shocked that the troll made it this far. I'm going with Seeker.
1-0 Seeker.
I've got to go with Seeker.
2-1 Seeker.
Yeah, Dr. Seeker.
3-1 Seeker. Ron, Patrick.
I think the troll's getting frozen out again.
4-1 Seeker. Patrick.
Your puns so much. Seeker, he's so quotable.
Oh, I'm gonna be. Yeah. I feel bad.
6-1 Dr. Seeker over the troll.
I ruined his undefeated season.
You did. Good job. It's all right. He's still going on, man. All right. This next one's gonna be tough too. It's not as tough as the next one might be though. Ghost Host versus Bill McKim. Haunted Mansion versus Test Track.
Yeah. Bill.
Regretting those puns, Ron?
1 for Bill.
Wow, this is hard.
1-0 Bill. Somebody else has got to weigh in.
I'm going to go with the Ghost Host.
Oh, 1-1.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Bill in this one.
2-1 Bill.
Bill.
3-1 Bill.
Wow.
4-1 Bill. 4-2 Bill. 5-2. I'm picking Bill. 5-2, Bill McKim over the Ghost Host.
That's insane.
Bill McKim versus Dr. Seeker possibly next round. I may have to leave the building.
Leave the building.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't.
Buzzy versus Goat is still very swayable. Buzzy up 4-3
I mean,
there.
Bill and Ghost Host is 5-2. It's not
that would take 2 calls, but yeah.
But you could do it 407-774-8255. You're registered in the game. You know who you are. You can call and vote.
All right. Captain Rex versus Henry from the Country Bear Jamboree.
Rex.
1-0 Rex.
Yes, Rex.
2-0 Rex.
Captain Rex.
3-0 Rex. 4-0 Rex.
I'm going to go with Rex.
5-0 Rex. Ron?
Rex.
7-0.
Wow.
Yeah, Captain Rex.
Destroyed
Captain Rex just crushed poor Henry.
That's funny because
There's blood on the saddle.
He had a tougher time in his
that's
round
the
2
next-
matchup.
Big Al, who beat Melvin, Buff, and Max, I guess, versus the Yeti. Oh, there's the Captain Rex. Deal with it in the chat again. Big Al versus the Yeti. What do we think, panel?
Oh man.
Man.
I'm gonna go for Big Al. No question.
One of these two is more depressing than the other. I can't tell which though.
I'll join Tom.
2-1 Big Al.
I think I gotta go with Big Al.
3-1 Big Al.
Al.
4-1.
Yeti.
Al.
4-2. 5-2. 6-2. I'm picking Big. Oh no.
You already picked
5-2.
5-2. Never mind. I get 2 votes.
You can't vote twice.
Quiet. All right, Al. Big Al moving on. All right, Figment versus Patrick.
This is amazing.
Patrick, your chief flight attendant. Both of these at Epcot.
Bigzilla.
1-0 Figment.
This is very, very difficult, but I think I've got to go with. I have more plush of Figment, so I'm going with Figment.
2-0 Figment.
I would hope so. Figment, please.
3-0. Oh boy. 3-0 Figment. Nick.
I know. I'm going Patrick.
Wow.
Yeah. I
That's
like him
the
that
first
much.
vote against Figment too. 3-1 Figment. Ron.
Figment.
4-1. Patrick.
Figment.
6-1. I love Patrick, but
I like spoiling
6-1.
undefeated
Yeah,
seasons there.
Figment.
You too, buddy.
All right, the Funmeister versus Sunny Eclipse.
Sunny Eclipse.
Yeah, 1-0 Sunny.
Sunny Eclipse.
2-0 Sunny.
3-0
Sunny.
Funmeister had a good run, but come on.
4-0 Sunny. Is it 7-0 Sunny? Is anyone Funmeister?
No, I really can't even.
Might
go.
as well call him Sunny with a chance.
Wow.
Sunny. Jeez. Sunny moving on. 7-0 victory. He's going to face Figment in the next round, unless someone calls. 407-774-8255.
That's like unless 3 people call.
Yeah.
4.
The only one that's really easily swayed is the Buzzy versus Goat.
You like how Nick gave up on the sound effects really early on?
Can we talk about how Buzzy has won every round by just one? Buzzy has really edged his way this far. So yeah,
Maybe he's having some buzzy beaters.
So here is the point at which people can email in their guesses.
Yes, they have to do it now.
And we will give them a couple minutes while we do the rest of the March Tragic.
Yeah, we'll finish March Tragic. How about that? So yeah, email wdwnewstoday@gmail.com with your name and address and which one you think is going to win. Buzzy, Timekeeper, Dr. Seeker, Bill McKim, Captain Rex, Al, Big Al, Figment, or Sunny Eclipse. Those are the final, the elite, what 8? Exciting 8? I forget what. I don't know. Something like that. And if someone needs to call to sway the vote, they better do it. All right, let's go back to March Tragic. Let's finish off this shirt tournament. What shirt are we going to make as our first custom WDWNT shirt? Is it the Trader Sam Socially Awkwards or the Tom Corliss Mean Tweets? Which one's going to the finals?
Socially Awkward.
Socially Awkward or the Mean Tweets?
Socially awkward.
Socially
I think
awkward.
the socially awkwards.
Well, the panel definitely thinks socially awkward. What does the chat think? I'm for the socially awkwards, too.
The chat is pretty much
Sam's.
Yep.
It's real split. Yeah, I think Sam's going to edge it out.
What do you mean it's real split? There's only one person for the mean tweets.
No, there's a couple. Someone said
There's
Tom.
2. Oh, there's 3.
Yeah, now awkward.
Oh, there's 2.
Awkward.
Okay.
There's enough awkwards now. Socially awkward's going to the final. Somehow knew when I came up with that one. All right. Trader Sam. Oh, Hollywood Studios Hard Hats or the DVC Elitists?
DVC
Like the hard
Elitist.
hats.
Tough one.
Still like the hard hats. The hard hat shirt will appeal to more people for sure.
Hard hat's a better image.
Right now it is, yeah.
It's not supposed to appeal to more people. It's elitist.
Well, Marcy, unless you're going to buy 72 shirts, that's the minimum order, so I
I'll
hope
buy
you're going
4.
to buy them.
It's not out of the question.
I'll buy 68.
The chat is right down the middle, man. No,
Wait, what did everybody else say?
Hard hat. No, it's still split.
Yeah, but what did we say?
We said
We're kind of
DVC.
split. Or
Yeah, I don't know on this one.
I like the hard hats.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to hard hat.
You're just doing that because you don't own DVC. Tom.
I have no problem with DVC. I think it's a funny shirt. I'd like that one too, but I think the hard hats is funnier.
How about this? If you let DVC go through, I'll bring you up to the lounge.
I already have an in with the lounge. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I'm Tom Corley.
Is it Jason? Because we'll probably be there again before he will.
I go wherever I want, whenever.
It's not me. I wouldn't take him to the lounge.
Nick, how's it going over there? Going okay? Can we go on to the next round, or you want more? No, we can't. Okay, so we're going to do the final March Tragic shirt vote then. This is important, folks. It's either the Trader Sam's Socially Awkwards or the Hollywood Studios Hard Hats. Which is the shirt we're going to make? Our first original WDWNT t-shirt. Trader Sam's Socially Awkwards or the Hollywood Studios Hard Hats?
I like them both. I'm gonna go with the hard hats, I think.
I'm gonna have to go with the hard hats too.
I just see the two pitches we've had for hard hat shirts were too good.
I think it's the hard hats.
I'd rather wear hard hats to DHS than Trader Sam's to Trader Sam's.
Yeah, I think the hard hats. The winner of March Tragic 2016 and the shirt we will make for sure, the Hollywood Studios Hard Hats. Yay! Stay tuned for details. We will have details soon on how that shirt will be available. I'll tell you what, if I can get the artists to agree to do more, we're going to try and get a couple of these done, but that one will be made for sure. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the Hollywood Studios Hard Hats.
We could just make these like all year long.
We could. I think for sure I'd like to do the Socially Awkwards, the DVC. We might do the mean tweets too. All right, we're gonna call time on the phone votes. That's it. You can't call in anymore. So
how about emails on the guesses for the winners? We're gonna call that too.
We're gonna call that, and yeah, this is the last call for it. Right now, you got to get that email in by what time is it right now?
10:50.
10:50. Jesus. You have till 10:52. That email's got to be marked by. So start forming that email. 10:51. Gotta have 10:51. You have a minute. Address, name, who you think will win. WDWNewsToday@gmail.com. Nick, are we ready to move on to the next round? Can we move on? 1 second. Nick, ask us to wait a second.
And just so anybody who's really wants the prize, Patrick's buyable for $1,200.
Of course,
Not
it's a good time to
penny more
mention
or less.
that tonight's show is brought to you by Hoodie Snack Mix.
No, I thought it's brought to you by Magical Travel.
It is actually brought to you by Magical Travel. I'm going to go ahead and read that ad since we never did that while Nick's busy. WDW News Tonight is brought to you by Magical Travel. Magical Travel is an authorized Disney vacation planner and is always ready to assist you in making your next trip to the Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, or aboard the Disney Cruise Line even more magical. Right now, you can awaken summer and save up to 30% on rooms at select Walt Disney World Resort hotels for stays most nights June 12th through August 25th, 2016, when you book by June 10th. Plus, you can get an exclusive Awaken Summer BB-8 graphic magic band when you upgrade to a room and theme park package. For more information on this special offer and many more, visit magicaltravel.com and book your next Disney trip today. There you go, Magical Travel.
And be sure to take your whole family and get extra BB-8 magic bands, because you can definitely sell one to Tom for $1,200.
Or you could sell it to Theme Park Connection, where you could buy, sell, and trade all sorts of wonderful theme park items. Theme Park Connection is, of course, making March Madness possible. All the prizes provided by Theme Park Connection. Visit them online at themeparkconnection.com. And, of course, there's their retail location here in Orlando, 2160 Premier Row by the Florida Mall. Huge warehouse full of Disney items you can own. Nick, are we ready to move on?
Yeah, we are ready to move on to the, what do we call it? The
elite The exciting eight.
Exciting eight.
Yeah.
Exciting.
We have, as far as contestants go, we have one person in the lead with 10 points right now. These are unofficial point totals.
How many do they have left in the running?
They have 3.
Wow.
3 left in the running. They have Dr. Seeker. Skippy in there still? No, Skippy's out. Okay, so they have 2 left in the running. Dr. Seeker and Buzzy. They still have in there. And then there's a couple people with 9 points, and they still have still have a few in the game as well. So this
round is worth 2 points.
This round is worth 2 points. So
all right, folks, let's get into it. Next round, it's time for Buzzy from Cranium Command versus the Timekeeper panel.
This is the end of the line for Buzzy. Timekeeper.
1-0.
Timekeeper.
2-0.
I'm going to go Buzzy.
2-1.
Buzzy's lasted longer in the tournament than he did as an attraction. Timekeeper.
3-1 Timekeeper.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Buzzy. I love you, but Timekeeper here.
4-1 Timekeeper. Ron?
Time to go pilot a chicken. Timekeeper.
6-1. I'm going Timekeeper.
All right, Timekeeper. Going to be hard to sway that one.
Yeah.
Sure is.
All right. This is the one that's going to rip my heart in half. It's Dr. Seeker versus Bill McKim.
Dr. Seeker.
1-0 Dr. Seeker. Why so quick?
I'm going Bill McKim.
1-1.
Bill McKim.
Because he's at Epcot.
2-1 Bill.
I think Seeker's the better character. He's the actual better character.
Probably.
Well, he's a better actor.
I think he...
He's not.
I think overall he has better lines, too.
This is tough.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he has funny lines, but so
This
does
is
Bill.
like picking between my children.
And Bill wants to hurt the guests, and Dr. Seeker wants to help you guys.
No, he doesn't. He's
No,
sending you
Dr.
into
Seeker's
danger.
only in it for himself.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
He's using you.
Someone
Bill
else.
McKim's just playing with you, but Seeker's using you.
Dr. Seeker wants to abandon you
2-2
with the dinosaurs and like.
It was 2-1.
destroy
Oh,
you.
it's 2-2 now. Patrick made it 2-2. Who hasn't voted yet?
Bill McKim.
3-2 Bill. Ron?
It's on you. I'm going Seeker.
No!
Wow.
Don't do this to me!
Oh, boy.
Oh.
This is the hardest decision you've ever made in your life.
Yeah. I mean, Bill McKim. Like, I love that line so much, but Dr. Seeker, Dr. Marsh. I can't.
Let's just leave this one be a tie.
I don't think. No, I have to vote.
You have to.
I'm gonna chat. Sway me, chat. I can be swayed.
He can also be bought for $1,200.
That's only me.
I think any of us would
Help
vote
me
for
out,
anything.
chat. I don't know.
Hey, callers, call in and sway it right now if you have one of these on your team, or if you just want to mess with us and you're registered here. You don't even have to have one of these attraction characters on your team. Just call in and vote 407-774-8255. And don't leave it up to Tom.
A lot of people are saying, part of WDWNT history. I kind of agree.
But what about
Dinosaur
Tom's
is
history?
too, but
Can give you 7 reasons to pick Bill.
yeah. Bill McKim 4-3 right now over Dr. Seeker.
All right. See what
All right,
happens.
next up, the easily swayed. Captain Rex versus Big Al.
Captain Rex.
1-0 Rex.
Captain Rex.
2-0 Rex.
Yeah, Captain Rex.
3-0 Rex.
I think Captain Rex.
4-0 Rex.
Captain Rex.
5-0 Rex.
6-0.
7-0 Captain
7?
Rex. Yeah, 7. Wasn't even close.
Wow. Sorry, Big Al.
Yeah. All right.
That's insane.
Is that a shutout?
That's a shutout,
is.
man. Other than the second round where he fought Sir, Captain Rex has shut out everybody. So, all right, Figment versus Sunny Eclipse.
Figment.
1-0.
Sunny Eclipse.
1-1.
I think
1-1.
Figment.
2-1. Wait, Patrick, did you vote?
The nonsense ends now. It's Figment.
There's
3-1
nonsense.
Figment.
Sunny is more entertaining.
Figment.
4-1.
I'm going with Sunny Eclipse.
Wow. 4-2. I'm going with Figment. 5-2. Figment over Sunny Eclipse. I can't believe that's even a thing. All right. So we're going to give people like a minute to call in if they need to. You got 60 seconds. 407-774-8255.
Well, with the delay, we got to give them a couple.
Okay. Oh, something's happening in there. You can see Jason's got his Word doc blown up. No, don't do this to me.
My goal is always to get through that room.
I mean, I guess that's the only one that can be swayed, really.
Yeah. Unless people gang up.
Nick, what's going on? Do we have an update? Oh, no.
All right, we got in a vote that will sway one of these matchups. Brad called in, voted for Dr. Seeker.
Wow.
I'm really happy about that, but it's going to make my next choice so much harder.
So, Dr. Seeker in over Bill.
The chat is going insane about this matchup.
What is the chat like right now? Is there
the chat? There's people very excited, but there's also people really upset. Everyone seems to be torn on this.
Yeah. So it looks like I don't think Rex is going to get swayed. Looks like Timekeeper's in. Yeah. You have to get a few votes about that.
2 calls for Sonny would need to happen. Sonny without a chance
now. So the one that could really get swayed is that Dr. Seeker and Bill McKim. Give a few more seconds for people to call in and vote on that one.
30 seconds. We're obviously going overtime tonight. It's 11 o'clock.
It happens.
But just a bit. Not as bad as last week.
Of course,
just a little bit.
The third hour is brought to you by Hoodie Snack Mix.
South of the border.
It's really good. It's spicy.
It's so addictive.
I'm going to open it.
You know, Tom's like, it's really good. Oh, I didn't open it yet.
I've had it before.
He requested it.
I did.
Crunchy food and radio notoriously go well together.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
Hold on.
Any more calls? Last chance for calls.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Last chance for calls. Anyone with Bill McKim better call now. If you've got Bill McKim and you didn't use your call yet.
If you got anybody
like
to
10
use your call
seconds.
yet.
I don't know about you, but I could eat 2, 5, or 7 of these.
Uh-oh.
Actually, yes. If you didn't use your call yet, you might as well call for Bill McKim right now.
Is there a phone?
No. Call for
I'm
Bill.
on the edge of my seat with my snack mix.
And look, is Nick on the phone?
No, not that.
He's just ordering
Don't you hate when we say 7 all the time? It's Bill McKim's fault.
Nick is on the phone.
Woohoo!
I think Keith decided to put the nail in Bill McKim's coffin.
No!
We got another vote for Dr. Seeker.
That makes
Wow.
7.
How ironic is that?
Terrible.
Amazing.
This would be the worst moment of my life if I didn't have hoodies. Never mind.
Never mind.
We don't get a case of that sent to the station.
Well, I'm still waiting for late popcorn and candy, but anyway. Look at this, your late call.
They went out of business.
He did go out of business. So you know who's next? Hoodie's next.
I tried to get her to do wedding favors for me.
All right, anyway. Can we move on to the Phantasmic Four?
I think we can.
Yep, I just want to see who's in the lead here. All right, we do
I
have.
will say his Hoodie's snack mix turns your fingers red.
We do have a contestant with 12 points, and they still have one contestant. They still have one attraction character in the running, and the 2 people with 11 points both have one attraction character in the running as well.
So it's really anybody's game at this point out of those 3.
Yep.
All right. So here we go.
And the Phantasmic Four is worth 3 points now?
It is.
Yep. All right. Timekeeper versus Dr. Seeker. Panel.
Just to spite everyone who called in for Seeker, I'm going to go with Timekeeper.
1-0 Timekeeper.
Timekeeper.
Because
2-0 Timekeeper.
I'm going Dr. Seeker here.
2-1 Timekeeper.
I like my
I don't
dinosaurs.
know. I always thought Timekeeper was a better character overall.
3-1 Timekeeper.
Hello, Trevor.
Take care. 4-1 Timekeeper. Patrick.
I'm going to at least make it close. Dr. Seeker.
There you go.
2. I'm going to go with Seeker.
No, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 3-2 Timekeeper.
No.
4-3.
No,
4-3 Timekeeper. Excuse me, I'm
close,
sorry. Yep.
Yeah. So Timekeeper might be going forward. We'll see what happens.
That can be swayed very easily.
That gets swayed. All right, next matchup: Captain Rex versus Figment. This is like my childhood.
It is.
Battling it out.
This is hard. I'm going to go with Figment on this one.
1-0 Figment.
I'm going to go Captain Rex.
1-1.
I'm going Figment.
2-1 Figment.
Yeah, Figment.
3-1 Figment. Ron's dying. 4-1 Figment, says Patrick.
Yeah, Figment.
Ron.
Yeah, I got to go with Figment.
Yeah, as much as I love Captain Rex, I have to too. 6-1 Figment.
Oh, you guys.
6-1.
Yeah.
All right, we got like a minute for people to call in.
We'll give him 2 minutes. There is a bit of
Nick tallies the votes.
2 minutes. Again, it was 4-3. Timekeeper over Seeker. You really can't sway Figment and Rex 6-1. It would take a whole lot of calls, but I guess there's enough out there. This is a good time for a snack mix.
People really want to mess things up and don't have any stake in it anymore. They could really.
They could all call in for Dr. Rex, except for everyone likes Figment. So why would they do that?
I don't know about you, Nick, but the nuts are my favorite part.
Good night, everybody.
I like those long crispy rods that are in there.
Thank God Anthony's not on this call.
So as of right now, Timekeeper and Figment may be going up in our finals. You could sway that 407-774-8255.
Come on.
Did someone say Dr. Did Nick say Dr.
Yeah.
Hello, Dr. Rex. Hello, everybody.
Did I say that?
Yep.
It seems like I'd be the one who says that.
Dr. Rex.
All right, we do have a contestant in.
Come on, let Seeker go.
We have a contestant with 13 points. 2 contestants with 12 points each. One of those contestants with 12 points has no more in the running.
Well, then they pretty much lost, didn't they?
Big, I imagine.
Well, they're not gonna. Yeah. A couple of people with 11 still have one in the running. A couple of people with 10 still have one in the running.
All right, we're gonna 30 seconds.
So there's a bunch of people still in it.
Oh, there's a call.
Uh-oh.
There's a call.
No way. There's a call. Nick's on the phone.
It's gotta be for Seeker. I mean, it could be for Timekeeper. Someone could just be making sure.
Yeah. But then again, I don't know.
Could they be voting in advance for the finals?
No.
No, you can't call for the finals yet.
There we go.
Well, guys, it looks like John called in, and he wants Dr. Seeker in the finals.
Ooh. Yeah. Woo! So it's 5-4 Seeker right now. I'm going to give people like another 20 seconds.
20 seconds. You count it off.
Waiting.
It's the final countdown.
So those point totals are changing
10
now.
seconds. All right, that's it.
That's it. Let me redo this here. Dr. Seeker people get 3 points.
There's snack mix.
And that really, really, really changes things because now we have someone way out in the lead with 15.
Ooh.
Second place person has 13, and a couple people with 11.
I wonder if that's the person who called.
It actually isn't. It actually isn't.
Well, that person who called definitely deserves...
Actually, the person who called, the person in first place did call to get Dr. Seeker over Bill last round.
Oh, last time. So I see.
Which
so they got one of their friends to call in this time. Very
Probably
smart.
did, right? Yeah.
Very smart.
All right.
Alliances.
Here we go, folks. It's time for the 2 final characters remaining. Dr. Seeker or Figment? Dinosaur versus Journey into Imagination.
Got a dinosaur theme going on here.
One's a
dragon. Okay.
Dragon, dinosaur.
Thing.
Come on, panel.
Oh,
Figment.
I'm too busy with my low budget.
Marcy already voted Figment. 1-0.
2-0.
2-0 Figment.
Make it 3.
3-0 Figment.
4.
I'm thanking John for
4-0.
making my vote easier with Figment.
5-0 Figment.
Yeah, agreed.
Nick.
I have to go Figment.
6, 7.
Woo!
7-0 Figment. If you people need to call in, you better do it right now. You need 4 of you to call in to sway that.
All right.
Otherwise, Figment's winning this thing.
Dr. Seeker people need to. You can just. People that haven't voted yet just really mess with us if they wanted to. 407-774-8255. Need 4 calls. Need 4 calls to get Dr. Seeker over the hump.
Yeah.
Wow.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but wow. Yeah. This was a heck of a matchup.
What a tournament, though. This was, I think, in a lot of ways, more exciting than the non-Grand Fiesta Tour moments of last year's tournament.
Wow.
Cinderella story. So it was like the Cinderella character this year. Buzzy
Buzzy should not have gotten that far. Buzzy, I gave a 9 seed to.
Buzzy went up against the Hitchhiking Ghost.
Buzzy beat the Hitchhiking Ghost. He beat the Goats.
He beat Trader Sam.
Jeez, what a run, man.
But did anybody really think this was going to end any differently in the final?
No, I think we all knew Figment was going to win. I thought Figment was going to face Dreamfinder. It was going to be a real tough match, but Sunny Eclipse knocked him out so early, man.
I mean, Figment is like putting the 92 bowls in like a real March Madness tournament. It's just going to end one way.
In all honesty, Seeker had a decently easy run at the start of it. Sleeping pigs and goose droids.
Jason, can you open the email and can we get ready to pick somebody if need be to win that prize?
Sure, I can somehow. Let me see how I can do that.
Okay.
All right, so
we're gonna.
Let's see. I'm just going to look at how many people
10 seed.
actually picked Figment.
Who was a 10 seed?
1, 2.
Timekeeper, who was a 10.
Yeah, no, he made it pretty far. He had a couple of close ones though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie Sanson was 5-2. I'm surprised he beat Skippy by that much. Skippy, he got revenge on Skippy for knocking out Nine Eye. Dr. Seeker had a good run though. Bill McKim, the only one that gave him a run for his money.
All right, I think we're closing the phones on this one.
All right,
this is it.
Phones are closed.
Done.
So Figment has won the tournament. Figment is the greatest attraction character of all time at Walt Disney World. We have decided.
Next year we do Disneyland and face them off against each other.
All right, Tom.
Yes.
You've got 8 people that emailed with Figment.
Okay.
And I need you to pick a number from 1 to 8.
Well, that's going to be real easy. You know what number I'm going to pick? 7.
How about that?
7.
All right, then our winner for tonight is Mark Houston.
Mark Houston. You're going to get a prize from Theme Park Connection. Yeah, 7, chat.
And Mark, I'm emailing you right now because you didn't put your address in. So I'm letting you know that you won and to send us your address.
Nick, can we announce, because they need to be present this evening.
They do?
Yeah.
Who needs to be present?
I do not remember.
I don't. Did we put the... Okay, all right.
We wanted to make sure people actually tuned in live. Those were the rules.
Oh, if we put that in the rules.
We did. It's in
oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, they needed to be listening.
All right, good.
So if you're in the top 8, you're going to have to call in to verify this evening to get your prizes.
Oof. That's always a mess.
Yeah.
That's what, see, we tried to do that last year.
You mean the people that won point-wise?
Yes.
Okay.
So I remember
because you had to tune in, because if you weren't tuning in, that's not fair to everybody who did and played along.
I see. So the top 8 people with points have to call, but do they know who they are?
They're going to know right now.
Oh, all right. We're going to tell them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'll just use first names here. Well, I'll use your last initial if there's more than one. I don't want to give out people's last name. So in number, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people that tied in with 11 points each. So that would be John K, Tony H, Jamie W, and Eric. We don't have a last name for Eric anyway. So with 14 points, we had 2 people tied with 14 points. That would be Misty G and Jeff. Don't have a last name on him either. And so that's the bottom 6 there. And then in second place, all alone with 15 points, we have Keith L. coming in with 15 points. Then one player with 16 points, and that would be Ann B. Ann B is our overall winner. So if you guys heard your name here, give us a call. If you see the phone lines ringing up here, so I'm going to go answer those phones. And Tom, why don't you wrap up the show for tonight?
All right. Well, it's been fun doing this. I know it's a break from the usual format, but next week we'll get back to more of the usual. In the second hour, we'll have a discussion and who hates Tom and all that fun stuff. Will be back as well. Nick, am I putting this one to bed right now? All right. Well, folks, that's good for this week. So remember, kids, we ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.